feel that it was all about patience in the end? Because as we've seen a couple of times this season, it's difficult to beat 10 men, and especially away from home. But we've been patient, and we've got the win and a big 3 points.
I think it was patience, and I'm not singing anybody else's praises, but the substitutes went on and affected the game. You know, Freddie Eastwood came on, held the ball up well for us. Cauley Woodrow went on. The movement was different from Barry Cauley. And that's the beauty of the number 9, you know, we've got 3 number 9s there in Freddie Eastwood, Barry Cauley and Cauley Woodrow, who can bring something different to the party, you know. Barry at times, you know, sometimes their physicality can be matched where centre-halves are concerned, but where Cauley Woodrow is concerned, his movement, his tenacity, not just his first touch, his secondary movement after he's had his first touch, is Premier League as far as I'm concerned, and his goal was absolutely, you know, the one piece of quality that we were crying out for. But it was from a patient build-up and a great quality cross by John White, and Cauley was in the 6-yard box to put it away. And for me, it's a great sign for the lad. It's his second league goal, and I think his first league goal came from one of his first starts.
And it came from another John White cross as well.
Another John White cross, exactly. So the lad's got an eye for goal, and hopefully that will continue. And who knows, you know, it might be time to start him again.
Cauley, you've come off the bench today to hand Southend United all 3 points. You must be absolutely delighted.
Yeah, for me, obviously, I'm really delighted to get the winner, but it was a team performance and we dug in really well, and nice to come out with a result.
It was a case of digging in, wasn't it? Especially when they went down to 10.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, they put all their men behind the ball, and they were just basically trying to get us to break them down, and it was tough for us at times, but it's all about getting the 3 points, and we managed to do that in the end.
What did you make of the performance from Sat on the bench? Did you think we had the opportunities to go ahead even before we went down to 10?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's always difficult for a team like when the opposition go down to 10 men, because the pressure's on you then to do well. And to start off, I think we forced a few passes and that from me watching from the bench. But once we settled into the game, like in the second half as well, I think the goal was always going to come for us.
Yeah, we have seen how difficult it is to break teams down, though. It's a case of patience.
Yeah, definitely. I think teams know that we're gonna try and play as much football as we can against them, and everyone's aware of that now. So obviously it's going to be difficult for us, but it's all about getting the results, and we managed to do that today.